Another of our target markets are scale-up businesses. So you've gone through that setup stage and now you're scaling and growing rapidly. And so we're here to ramp up our services to support this growth. You might be still doing your own bookkeeping, you might still be doing some of that work yourself, where it's 10 times more efficient for you to say, look, my business is growing, I can earn X doing this, so I'd rather pass on these tasks to you and your team who are professionals and great at what they do to make sure the system is as automated as possible. We'd move from catch-up meetings, which tend to be fairly short, to strategy meetings where we have a bit of time, additional time available to us to prepare and plan for these meetings, find out the pinch points and the stresses for your business, and then focus on these and improving them in our meetings. And obviously it'll be financially driven, but with the bigger business and the operation commercially also in mind, so we can take that business forward. We can move to monthly management accounts, for example. So again, you're looking at live, up-to-date numbers of how the company's performing. And again, we're not just talking about the number side, we're talking about what's behind the numbers. So what are the KPIs, what are driving your sales, what's driving your cost. So we're including this management pack, we're going to be looking at performance versus same month last year, year-to-date performance versus budget. Yeah, and the other big one for you as a business owner is your KPIs and how we're doing and how we're looking to achieve hitting those targets. Another one that people tend to tag on at this stage is the forecasting. So you as the business scales, it's easy to forget that the cash is a key thing to support that business. They're looking at cash flows and saying, okay, if I hire X person, how does that impact my cash? And so from that perspective, we're looking forward and looking at the next steps of the business. But also, as you start to grow a team, it might be that individuals are held responsible for part of the budget. So you might have a finance person who's responsible for certain areas, keeping your costs down. You might have an operations person who's responsible for the cost of sales and saying, look, are we still hitting these margins? Are we still achieving these margins? So we can be there to support that as well. So as you can see, we're ramping up the services as your business grows to continue to support you the best we can.